Yo, what up, meme team? I'm on vacation right now, but I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a couple quick thoughts real quick on Kanye's comments in the Forbes interview where he talks about how he's running for president in 2020, which we can talk about in another video. But something in particular kind of caught my eye, and I wanted to kind of give my quick thoughts on it real quick to kind of shed a little bit perspective on how we can think biblically about what he said. So he said, it's so many of our children that are being vaccinated and paralyzed. So when they say the way we're going to fix COVID is with a vaccine, I'm extremely cautious. That's the mark of the beast. They want to punch chips inside of us. They want to do all kinds of things to make it where we can't cross the gates of heaven. Now, I know there's a lot of different views that people have concerning eschatology, but I'm going to go ahead and give you my thoughts concerning this particular point. So first off, there's been a lot of things that people assume are the mark of the beast, right? You can think of things like people thought social security numbers were, or barcodes, or even that lady that had like the monster drinks. Remember, she thought that was the mark of the beast. So there's a lot of things like that that people think are the mark of the beast. And a lot of times we're not going to the Bible to see what the Bible says about the mark of the beast before we keep coming up with these things. We're taking little parts from the Bible, or one of the things that is ascribed to the mark of the beast, but we're not taking it fully in its context. So first, you can't be forced into taking the mark of the beast until there's a beast to give the mark in the first place. And in my mind, that's the first big problem. In the scriptures, we read about how the Antichrist and the false prophet will have risen to power first before anybody's going to be forced to take the mark of the beast in the first place. And we know that that hasn't happened yet because when the Antichrist is here, the whole world is going to be talking about him. He's going to be performing plenty of miracles and signs and wonders. He's even going to be bringing fire down from heaven. So in the scriptures, we read, for example, in Revelation 13:3 and 4, the whole world was filled with wonder and followed the beast. They also worshiped the beast and asked, who is like the beast? Who can wage war against it? And then in verse 13, we read, and it performed great signs, even causing fire to come down from heaven to the earth in full view of the people. So this isn't going to be done in private. This is actually going to be done in public because that's the point. The point is to deceive you and to impress you. So it's not going to be done in a corner anywhere, nothing like that. The whole world is going to know about it when the beast is here. Even if they don't know that he's the beast at that time, everybody's still going to be talking about the beast. The other issue that I have with Kanye's comments on the vaccine being the mark of the beast is that the mark of the beast has to be tied to the economy in some way. When it comes to a vaccine, I don't see any indication that it's even tied to the economy in the sense where you have to have the vaccine before you can buy and sell. And then, we're not shooting the vaccine in our right hand, our forehead. It just doesn't really add up with what the Bible talks about when it talks about the mark of the beast being taken so people can have economic power or so that way they won't be killed. Another issue is one that I think a lot of people kind of make this similar mistake is they assume that we can be tricked or accidentally take the mark of the beast in some way. We can be tricked into taking it, or we can accidentally take it, like we got the chip for some other reason, and now we've sold our soul to the devil and we're never going to be able to come back. I don't think that's congruent at all with scripture or God's character from what I've read in scripture. And in the scriptures, we see over and over that people are worshiping the beast. So for example, like in the passages we already discussed, like in Revelation 13:3 and Revelation 13:4, and also when we look at passages like Revelation 14:9 through 11, even verse 9, it starts off by saying, if anyone worships the beast and his image and receives a mark on his hand. So in the scriptures, we see it over and over where there's this worship of the beast that goes hand in hand with accepting the mark of the beast. And so people know full well what they're doing. They're not just getting tricked into it, and they're not just, just like accidentally taking it and therefore they're doomed for all of eternity. That's not what's going on there. People are actively denying Christ and giving their worship to the false prophet or the beast. There's plenty more that can be said about this topic, of course, and also the other things that Kanye said in the interview, but we can get to those in other videos. In the meantime, go ahead and check out one of these other videos. And the next time that you hear people saying something like this, what are you going to say?
What do you mean?